Because he accidentally fell in love with his classmate's mom, the boy waited for the dead of night, snuck into his classmate's house, and made his mom his own. But his every move was seen crystal clear by his classmate, who woke up for a drink of water. This sudden scene instantly pissed Charlie off to no end, but to save his mom's face, he didn't expose them on the spot. Instead, he turned around and went to his classmate's house and did the same thing to his mom.
Hey, where have you been?
At Lil's. Doing to her what Ian's been doing to you.
Her son's words made Laura furious. Anna was her best friend. How could Charlie do something so out of line? But thinking it takes two to tango, Laura quickly drove to Anna's company, planning to find her and get this whole thing straight.
I don't know, Lil, what have we done?
Crossed a line.
It can't happen again.
No, I suppose it can't.
No, of course it can't.
After Anna got home, she quickly called her son Jake over and told him everything from her conversation with Laura, word for word. She strictly warned Jake that this was the end of it and that no one could ever bring it up again. That way, everyone could still be good friends. Hearing his mom say this, an angry Jake agreed on the surface, but behind her back, he went to find Aunt Laura again. The moment they saw each other, they once again crossed that line in their hearts. But what no one expected was that back at home, Anna was actually doing the same thing with Charlie. Soon, the two best friends met again. Unlike last time, this time both of them were glowing, telling each other things that would make you blush.
I can't remember being this happy.
We know.
I don't see why we have to.
I'm sure they'll get bored of us soon enough.
Based on the principle of keeping it in the family, the two came to an agreement on the current situation. Since this whole thing could let all four of them cross the line at the same time, why not just go with the flow and let it ride? After one face-to-face honest conversation, they started a kind of private world not understood by others. And so the days went by. Soon, the two boys were old enough to graduate from high school. After graduation, Jake chose to stay and work locally, while Charlie chose to go away for college. During college, he fell in love at first sight with a sweet-looking girl. And because of this girl, he was always making up all sorts of excuses not to come home. Charlie's actions made Anna think for a while that it was because she was getting old and losing her looks that Charlie was intentionally giving her the cold shoulder. At first, she thought that if she just took good care of herself, Charlie would come back to her. It wasn't until Charlie came home for his birthday that she suddenly realized that Charlie already had a girl he liked. Seeing this, Anna immediately made a bold decision. The next morning, she called Laura over and said the boys were grown up now and would get married sooner or later. They should end this competitive love affair as soon as possible. But her idea was met with strong opposition from Jake. As long as he had Aunt Laura, he'd be fine not getting married for his whole life. But how could Laura just stand by and watch herself ruin Jake? She immediately said her mind was made up. Jake should go pursue his own happiness now. The four of them knew this day would come sooner or later, but when it actually arrived, it was still impossible to accept. Soon Charlie had a wedding with the girl he loved, and that very same night, Jake met a beautiful girl.